bringing you in. You can come back for them when you're ready. Let's get you home.
Destiny is a strange creature, one that can be considered a mutation hybrid of games like Halo, Borderlands, and any popular MMO, and yet can't really be comparable to any of them. It's certainly not a straightforward shoot and loot like Borderlands, its scope isn't as grand as Halo, for now at least, and its MMO mechanics are extremely bare bones, and yet we consistently found ourselves queuing up for missions and partying up with friends to shoot some ugly aliens in the face. A large part of that stems from Destiny's excellent gunplay. Every gun type feels vastly different from one another, giving each one an appropriate weight. The appropriately named hand cannons will generally one-shot your enemies with a perfectly placed precision shot, while auto rifles will continually spray the enemy with concentrated fire. Shotguns pack a mean punch but offer some heavy recoil, and pulse rifles offer more precision with bursts of bullets. And of course, then you have your two heavy weapon types, the rocket launcher and machine gun, both which do insane amounts of damage, though the bullet supply is a lot more limited. Where Destiny could have easily improved its structure was in the main story missions. These usually consisted of ending with ordering Ghost to hack a terminal,
It's lockdown tight. Just give me some time.
download information,
And I thought you had the hard job.
do some sort of computer-y thing,
They know we're here. I'll get to work.
while you defended him from an onslaught of enemy waves. This was prevalent in nearly every mission. Bungie also pulled a little visual cheat on us during the alpha and beta, showing us 5 planet locations, 3 of them being blank with only the Earth and the Moon showing, when in fact there are only 4 planets to explore in total, the 5th being a location that only serves for 2 cutscenes. For now at least. Graphically speaking, each of the locations, from the player hub, the tower, to every planet and moon, look pretty amazing. The detail on each planet makes them look incredibly realistic. Stylistically, each location has its own color scheme. Bungie has stated that the game doesn't truly begin until you reach level 20, and while we understand their rationale behind that, we can't say that they pulled it off very well. Instead of offering up new side missions, you unlock level 20 and up versions of each main story's mission. The even bigger problem with these is that there really is no incentive in doing them, outside of the higher difficulty. There are no special rewards for doing them, so they just feel like a waste of time. For now at least. The biggest offense Destiny has committed is its story, or complete lack of story. In an interview with Game Industry back in August of 2013, Bungie's COO Peter Parsons stated, quote, "We like to tell big stories, and we want people to put the Destiny universe on the same shelf they put Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, or Star Wars," end quote. If Destiny wants to equate itself to Star Wars, it's certainly more Phantom Menace than it is New Hope. From forgettable characters to minimalist plotlines that do very little to convince you of the importance of your existence. Also, it's very odd to hear big names like Peter Dinklage, Lance Reddick, Bill Nighy, Nathan Fillion, and Shohreh Aghdashloo lending their voices to Destiny, when all of their characters seem so inconsequential. For now, at least. What's even more mind-boggling is the game's take on lore. Much like Dark Souls, you can choose to ignore or learn about Destiny's lore through items called Grimoire cards, which are collected after encountering new enemies, stepping into new locations, etc. Ignoring the fact that the genre isn't really built for lore introduction this way, the only way you can actually read any of these is either on the companion app, which is clunky, or on Bungie.net. It breaks up the game immensely and completely takes you out of the experience. Of course, your time with the game will expand exponentially if you dive into the terrific Crucible and its different game modes. The Crucible is where your Guardian abilities really shine. Nothing is more satisfying than picking off players with the Hunter's golden gun or landing the Titan's Fist of Havoc into a crowd. The maps are also built to make use of the Guardian's ability to move vertically as well. We're giving Destiny a 7.5. Other small gripes include things like some pretty bad load times between missions, the archaic design of having to identify items, the static placement of enemy spawns, the forgettable explore mode and its largely annoying beacon quests, and the lack of explanation for crafting components. I've said, for now at least, a few times in this review, and that's really the prevailing theme here. What Bungie has is a solid foundation with a lot of room to grow, and we're certainly excited to see the evolution of Destiny as time goes by. But, for now at least, Destiny is at best an excellent shooter and a stepping stone for something truly wonderful. For the latest gaming news, reviews, tips, cheats, walkthroughs, and more, go to GameZone.com.
Good luck!